Hi, and welcome, beautiful souls, to the final day of our 7-day yoga challenge for beginners. In today's class, we will focus on cultivating harmony between mind and body and reflect on all that we've learned over the past week. We will bring together the key elements of our practice into a harmonious flow that celebrates our progress and growth. As we move, let's take a moment to reflect on the challenges we've faced, the lessons we've learned, and the transformations we've experienced. Let's get started with a 3-part breath, breathing into your chest, rib cage, and belly, and then exhale from the belly, rib cage, and your chest. Continue closing your eyes, go in your own pace with a steady breath. In through the nose into your chest, rib cage, and belly last. And then exhale out of the belly, rib cage, and chest. Inhale, chest, rib cage, belly. Exhale, belly, rib cage, chest. Few more times. Go in your own pace. Steady breath. Calm yourself down and prepare yourself for the practice. Focus on your inhalation and your exhalation. Then slowly open your eyes and come back to your normal breathing. Notice any differences that you might feel. Maybe your breath feels slower, maybe deeper. Let's take an inhale together. Bring your arms up over your head. Stretch your upper body. And exhale, bring your hands down in front of your chest. Beautiful. To warm up the neck, we are going to start with some head circles. So start to circle your head over to your left, circling around, making big movements. And just release any tension in your neck and in your shoulders. Go in your own pace. And then reverse the direction, circling over to your right. Few more in this direction. Let go and release. Slowly come back to center, sit up straight. And then from here we are going to turn on the mat. And you will meet me on your back. Your feet are planted onto the mat. Arms beside you. Just release your upper body. From here, we will come into a bridge pose, flowing up and down with our hips. So on your next inhale, you will bring your hips up towards the sky, your arms over your head onto the mat, and engage your back muscles and your glutes. Hold it up here as high as you can. And then exhale, release your hips, release your arms down. Stay. Inhale, come back up with your hips, arms over your head. hold this bridge pose, engage. And then exhale, release the hips and release the arms beside your body. Beautiful, few more like this. Inhale, hips up, arms over the head, engage your glutes, really squeeze. And then exhale, slowly release your hips and release your arms down. Inhale, bring your hips up, arms over your head. Hold it here, hold it with me. You can do it. And exhale, release your hips, release your hands beside your body. Nice. Stay here, bring your knees in and grab the back of your legs with momentum, rocking up into boat pose, feet hovering above the floor, and then roll back. Come up into boat, hold, and roll back. Once more, find your balance, and then bring your hands beside your legs. Bring your right foot down to the mat, and then the left foot down. Alternating the feet, right foot down, and then left foot down. Engaging your core, hold this boat pose for one more breath. And exhale, bring your knees in, create a little ball with your body. Hug yourself tight. One more breath. And then release your feet. And come over into all fourth position. Hands underneath your shoulders, knees underneath your hips. And then release into child's pose, forehead down onto the mat. Stretch out your back. Let it go. Stay in child's pose for a couple of breaths. Really enjoying this time that you took out of the day to dedicate it to yourself, to your well-being, and to your body. Become aware of the here and now, neither thinking about the future nor about the past. Slowly inhale, roll your hips forward, release your body to the mat, and meet me in Sphinx pose. Bring your elbows underneath your shoulders, open your chest, and hold this pose for a couple of breaths, opening the front of the body. Close your eyes if you'd like, and take in the energy around you. On your next inhale, you will bend your right knee and grab your right foot with your right hand, pulling that foot towards your glutes. Hold it here and stretch out the right quad muscle. Same on the other side. Bend your left knee, grab your left foot, pulling both feet now towards your glutes, and hold. Deep breath in, and then grab your ankles and push your feet into your hands, slowly lifting the chest off the mat, opening the shoulders, and if you can, try to lift your thighs off the mat as well. Really opening up the front of your body, engaging your back muscles. Lift your feet up higher towards the sky, maybe point your feet. And open up even more. Hold it here, inhale, and then exhale, release your body to the mat, release your feet, hands underneath your shoulders, and then press yourself up, hips back, meet me in child's pose. Release your spine, forehead onto the mat. Inhale. From here, roll your hips back up, all fourth. Tuck your back toes, and then lift your hips up and back into downward facing dog. Feet hip width apart, extend through the shoulders, through the back. And then start walking out your dog, bending one knee at a time. Really gently bringing movement into this downward facing dog. Go in your own pace, stretching out the back of the legs. Be nice and gentle towards yourself. Then find stillness in this downward dog. Take another deep breath. Inhale, your left foot comes up towards the sky, three-legged dog. And then bend the knee, bring it in, hold in high plank. And then release your knee down onto the mat. Find your balance. And then lift your right foot, bring your right leg parallel to the floor. Hold it here, engage your core. You will try to reach for your right foot, so bend your right knee, your left hand comes onto your right foot, and then try to pull that right foot into the direction of the front of the mat, keeping the leg parallel to the floor, still finding your balance. This is very challenging, so don't worry if you fall out, just come back into the pose, stretching our quad muscle, and at the same time strengthening our core. Slowly release the foot, bring your right knee back onto the mat, tuck your back toes, and lift your hips back up into downward facing dog. Staying here, find a focus point for your eyes, stretch out the back of your legs, stretch out your spine. Coming on to the other side, so on your next inhale, right foot comes up towards the sky, three-legged dog. Hold it here, bend the knee and bring it in, high plank. Release the knee down to the mat, and then bring your left foot up, left leg parallel to the floor. Then bending your left knee, and try to grab that left foot with your right hand, balancing on your right knee and your left hand, trying to keep the left thigh parallel to the floor and pull that foot towards the front of your mat. Staying here for a couple of breaths, challenge your balance, and if you fall out, just come back. Exhale, now slowly let go of the foot, release your hand and your left knee down to the mat, and then bring your hips back into child's pose. Release your chest on top of your thighs, just relax here for a moment, rest your body, let it go. Inhale, come back up into tabletop, tuck your back toes and hips up into downward facing dog. Stay for one breath, then round forward into high plank. Hold it here, engage your body, and then knees, chest and chin down to the mat. Release your body and inhale, come up into cobra, opening the chest, shoulders away from the ears, hands underneath your shoulders, engage your back. And if it's within your practice, try to press yourself up into a full upward facing dog, Lift your knees off the mat, shoulders still away from the ears. Look up towards the sky and smile. Exhale, knees on the mat, hips back, child's pose. One breath here. And then slowly round back up, tuck your back toes and lift up into downward facing dog. One deep breath. And on your next inhale, your right foot comes up towards the sky, three-legged dog. Bend your knee and step your right foot forward between your hands. Drop your back knee onto the mat, low lunge, untuck your toes, and then bring your arms up. Inhale, sink low with the hips. Come into low lunge. Beautiful. From here we're going to come into cactus arms. So what you're going to do is bend your elbows and open the arms to the sides. Inhale, bring your hands back up towards the sky. Exhale, bend your elbows, cactus arms, open the chest. Inhale, bring your arms up. One more time, bend your elbows, hands beside your head. Inhale, arms up towards the sky. We will reverse the warrior, bringing your right hand down onto the mat behind you. Left arm over your head, reaching back towards the back of your mat. Opening up the chest even more, coming into a back bend in our low lunge. Hold this pose. And then exhale, bring your left hand down onto the mat next to your right foot. Right hand reaches up towards the sky. Smile and look up towards the sky as well. And then start to circle the right hand forward and back. A few times just like this, bringing mobility into our body and especially into our shoulders. Then stop with the right hand reaching up towards the sky. Exhale, right hand onto the mat. Tuck your back toes and lift your back knee off the mat. Step back with your right foot. Meet me in downward facing dog. Bring your feet hip width apart. And then round forward into high plank. Knees, chest and chin down onto the mat. Release your body, open the chest, cobra, engage your back. And then press yourself up into a full upward facing dog. Lift your knees off the mat. And exhale, knees onto the mat, hips back, child's pose. Inhale, bring your hips up, tabletop, tuck your back toes, and then hips up into downward facing dog. Coming right to the other side. On your next inhale, your left foot is going to come up towards the sky, three-legged dog, hold it here. And then bend your left knee and step your left foot forward between your hands. Lower your right knee down onto the mat, untuck your back toes, and then lift your arms up. Inhale, come into low lunge. Sink deep with your hips, stretching out the right quad muscle. Hold this low lunge, open your chest. Beautiful. A few seconds here before we get into cactus arms. Deep inhale and exhale, bend your elbows, open the chest, cactus. Inhale, arms back up. Exhale, bend your elbows and open the chest. Inhale, hands towards the sky. Exhale once more, bend your elbows, open up. And inhale, arms up, hold it here. And then reversing the low lunge, left hand onto your right thigh if possible. Right arm reaches back, open the chest. Beautiful back bend, hold it here. Nice. And then exhale, right hand onto the mat next to your left foot. Reach up with your left hand, twisted low lunge. Look up towards the sky and hold this twist. And then from here, circle the arm out and around a few times, just mobilizing the left shoulder here. Big movements. And 4, hold this twisted low lunge. And on your exhale, bring your left hand down onto the mat. Tuck your back toes and lift your right knee. And from here, step back into downward facing dog, extending the spine. Feel into the back of your legs. It should get easier and easier with time, releasing your heels further and further down towards the mat. Inhale, look to the top of the mat and step forward, coming into a seated position. Cross your legs in front of you and then plant your feet onto the mat and slowly release your back down. Bring your arms next to your body and just relax, close your eyes, coming into a cool down. If you want, you can bring your arms out to the sides, maybe in a cactus formation, maybe just extend them. We're going to come into a spinal twist, so your right leg comes on top of your left leg, and then you're going to guide that left knee over to the right with your right leg. So gently drop both knees over to the right side. Your shoulders stay connected to the mat. Look over to your left and stay. Enjoy this gentle twist in your body. Close your eyes. Let it go. Remember to take deep breath, decompressing the spine in this pose. Deep inhale and exhale. Come back to neutral. Bring your knees up. And then switching right to the other side. Cross your left leg on top of your right. And then guide your right knee over to the left side with your left leg. Looking over your right shoulder. Gentle twist into the other direction. And remember to keep both shoulders grounded on the mat. Relax into this twist. Close your eyes. And give yourself a little smile. What a beautiful time to move our bodies and to dedicate some peace to ourselves. Exhale, come back to center, knees pointing up towards the sky. Untwist your legs and then release your feet and release your arms. Meet me in Savasana. Relax your whole body. close your eyes and just melt into your mat. Let go and release any tension out of every muscle in your body. Become heavy in your head, heavy in your shoulders, in your hips and in your legs, heavy in your feet and heavy in your hands. Just feel gravity pulling you towards earth and taking everything away that no longer serves you. To come out of Savasana, slowly start to move your fingers and your toes. Move your hands and your feet. And then bring your hands over your head. Interlace your fingers and give yourself a nice stretch, an elongation. Spread it out. Inhale. And then exhale, release, let it go, and roll over to one side on your mat. Press yourself up into a seated position at the center of your mat and cross your legs in front of you. Let's take a deep breath in together. Reach your arms up towards the sky and exhale, hands down in front of your chest. Bring the energy down towards your heart. And then bow down to yourself, thanking yourself for this beautiful practice. I'm so happy that you joined me for this 7-day yoga challenge for beginners. I really hope you enjoyed this week of flows, foundations, and connection of breath and movement. I hope your practice advanced and you feel more safe in doing yoga and getting into the poses, coming into a flow state. I'm excited to see you in the next classes, and I hope you're up for the next challenge. Until then, I hope you have a beautiful rest of your day, and see you soon. Bye guys!